Hello everyone, my name is Emma Trent and I am a junior here at Ball State. And today I'm going to be giving you a tour through the Applied Technology Building to show you guys our amazing computer technology program. So let's go ahead and get started. There are lots of different spaces and labs in this building, and to help show us all is our program director, David Hua. How you doing, David?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about your program?
Absolutely. So in 2000, I started the computer technology program because students coming to Ball State that were interested in technology, they really only had one option, that's computer science. And while it's vitally important that we have people that know how to code, not everybody wants to do that. So I created the program that I wish I'd had the opportunity to go through. So when students come through this program, if you think about it, when you sit down at a computer and you open up a browser and you type in that URL and you hit enter, the web page just magically appears. Well, there's an awful lot of stuff that has to happen behind the scenes, and it's those things, those technologies, those services, that networking that our students are learning about, so that when they're done, they should be able to go into any organization and make that magic happen, and the users are magically able to do what they need to do.
Amazing. That is awesome. I can't wait to hear a little bit more from you and everything this program has to offer. So
Sure.
For now, we'll go ahead and take a look at one of our labs.
Yeah, so we'll start off in the networking lab, and this is where the infrastructure begins, where people are able to communicate.
So we are in one of our labs right now, and we're going to speak to multiple students throughout this tour. So let's go ahead and say hi to our friend Caden. Hi, Caden.
Hey Emma, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Wonderful today.
Awesome. Good to hear. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience in this program?
Yeah, I've had a wonderful experience. I came in with very limited knowledge to the networking field, and I've learned a lot.
Awesome. Are there any specific projects or anything that you've done?
Yeah, one of the most notable ones we've done so far is the case study for our CT310 class. It's a little farther than the fundamentals. We took a look into some of our local school districts to look at their networking schemes. We put together a better, more efficient topology to further suit their needs.
Awesome. That is amazing, Caden. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. All right, well, have a great day. We'll see you. All right, we're going to hand it back to Dr. Hua now to tell us a little bit about the Cisco Networking Academy.
Yeah, so as Caden was mentioning, we stress networking simply because that is the foundation for everything else that any infrastructure builds upon. So to provide them with the best in the networking curriculum that's available, we use the Cisco Networking Academy, and we've been using that for the last 15 years. Cisco is one of the global leaders in networking, and they are the designers of this curriculum, so they really, really know what they're talking about. Students that come through this have the opportunity to actually get prepared to take the CCNA certification that is offered through Cisco, and that's one of those credentials that's really going to set them apart when they are graduating and trying to find that job.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sharing a little bit about that, and we'll be talking with you soon.
All right, thank you.
Here we have our friend Robin, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her experience. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great.
I've really enjoyed the CT experience because it allows me a lot of opportunities to work with my hands. It also provides me a lot of real world situations which have really prepared me for my internships and got me really excited for future careers. I also enjoy how easy it is to communicate with the professors and schedule one-on-one time as needed.
Awesome. That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Robin.
Of course.
Have a great day. Amazing. And as you can see, the connection with professors within Ball State, the connections within programs, and the outside resources that you do have access to are really one of a kind. And these are things that you will only be able to access here at Ball State University. So now we're going to say hi to our friend Sam and hear a little bit about his experience. What you working on, Sam?
Oh, just working on some offensive security stuff, making sure I got all my notes out correctly so I can do my work properly.
Sweet. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience in general?
Yeah, sure. So I actually got started with CT during my sophomore year after I participated in the National Cyber League competition, which is this cybersecurity competition that provides some fun challenges in a kind of gamified manner to get people introduced to security, and that just got me instantly hooked in ever since I've been CT all the way through, and it's been fantastic.
That sounds amazing, super cool. Are there any job or internship opportunities that you've gotten through this program?
Yeah, so this program puts a big emphasis on internships. We actually have a class requirement you have to finish. You have to do an internship. And so as someone who's really interested in security, I took that opportunity to work with a couple awesome companies. I worked with Wyndham Destinations as a security architecture intern, so I got a great overview of security there. And then I actually got to work for CVS Health, the 5th largest company in the US, working with their security team, getting some great opportunities to experience the corporate world and experience a world-class security team. So if it wasn't for the things that I learned in CT and the basic knowledge that they gave me and the foundation they built, I would not be able to have launched into the world of security and had the opportunities I had.
Wow, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us,
Yeah,
Sam.
no problem. Thanks for coming by.
Of course, have a good one.
You too.
So we are just about nearing the end of our tour, so we're going to go ahead and throw it back to Dr. Waugh for some even more details about your program.
Sure, thank you. So we've been talking about networking as one of the core components of our curriculum, and cybersecurity, because in this day and age, you know, there's so many stories of companies getting hacked, and so our students need to learn how to protect the resources. But another major part of the curriculum is virtualization. So with virtualization, basically we're allowing organizations to utilize their resources more effectively. And in order to do that, we're able to provide students with access to the VMware software, which is industry-leading software that typically would cost a great deal of money even for corporations, but we're able to provide access to the students at no additional cost.
Oh, wow.
So they are able to use this software in the labs, but they're also able to use it on their own computers so that they can practice these skills outside of the classroom.
Wow, that is wonderful.
So now, after the students finish with our program and they're completing their bachelor's degree, many are going to go on into industry, as Sam was talking about, into the types of jobs in security, networking, systems administration. But there are always some that want to go on to graduate school. And so being part of the center, our students typically go into the Masters of Information and Communication Sciences program when they graduate. So it gives them a leg up if when they're finished with that, so that they can, instead of starting at that entry-level position, they're able to jump up into a higher level of responsibility and leadership in the companies.
Wow, that is amazing. It sounds like this program is so well-rounded and will continue supporting students until the very end, no matter how far they want to go with it.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Waugh. It was amazing talking to you
It's
today.
been my pleasure, and I'm happy that you stopped by.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, so that just about does it for our tour. As you can see, there are so many great resources and so many great staff members here at Ball State that want to see our students succeed. Another great thing about this program is that it's located, as we've mentioned before, in the Applied Technology Building, which has a very central location on campus. As you can see, we're going outside right now, and the Applied Technology Building is right next to the Scramble Light and the Teachers College. As some of you may know, the Scramble Light is a staple for Ball State University. It's something that everyone here on campus knows about, and it's just a great place to meet up, and it's a great hub for campus. So the Applied Technology Building is a really great space no matter what program you are doing. So that concludes it for this tour today. I want to thank you so much for joining us through the Applied Technology Building. Have a great day, Cardinals, and chirp, chirp.